Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I am Latin Luigi and today we are going to be covering how to randomize Pokemon Sword and Shield, and as a bonus at the end of the video we're also going to be talking about how to randomize the new Pokemon games, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. So stay tuned because this is going to be a bit of a longer video, but I'm going to go step by step on how to do this so there is no mistake or anything like that. So let's get started. Alright everyone, before we begin, there is going to be 3 things that you're going to need before doing this. Now, if you didn't notice by the title, this is going to be a tutorial on how to randomize the Pokemon games for the Yuzu emulator. So the first thing you're going to need is to download that Yuzu emulator. I'm going to leave down in the description below the video that I used to set up Yuzu. It was very helpful. And they go into detail on how to do that. I'm not going to be going over that because I think you should already have Yuzu by now. So the next thing you're going to need is obviously the games, Pokemon Brilliant, Diamond, or Shield. Pokemon Shield or Sword, whichever one you're going to want to randomize. And then the last thing you're going to need is a program called PKNX. Again, I'm going to be leaving down in the description links on how to download them and everything like that. So the next thing you're going to want to do once you have everything set up is you're going to right click on the game that you want. You're going to go to dump ROM FS right here, and you're going to go ahead and click that. Make sure it just leave it on base, it's fine, and click OK. Now I've already done this, so you click on it, you wait however long you're going to have to wait, and your ROM FS is gonna dump, and then the folder where it dumped should automatically open. Now I'm gonna have to go look for it because obviously I'm not gonna redump it, but it should look something like this. So you're gonna go over here where it says dump. Now this you're gonna have to kind of figure out which game is what. So I already know this C2C000 is Pokemon Shield. This one is D92000 is the Pokemon Shining Pearl. You want to make sure right click on this, go to properties. This window should pop up and it should tell you right down here the title ID, and that's how you know which game, which folder is for what game. So now let's say Pokemon Shield, right? So I go in here. So when your ROM dumps, it's gonna dump in here. This is what it's gonna look like. It's gonna say ROM FS, bin, system source, blah blah blah. So now that you dumped your ROM and you have it here in this folder, you are now ready to go into PKNX and start the randomization. So in PKNX, you're gonna file open, and you're gonna go through this browsing. So I'd rather go to this PC, go to your OSC, and then go to users. You're gonna go to whatever the name of your computer is, and then you're gonna go all the way to app data, roaming, go all the way down to Yuzu. And then right here is where you find your dump file. You're gonna click on the folder where your dump file is, and then you're just gonna click OK, and it should load up. If you have any problems with that, leave a comment down below and I'll try my best to help you out. But now it should be reading this. It should have the full directory name here, and from here is where it gets a little easier. So now we're just gonna go through this through each little button. Common and script I don't really mess with because it literally just messes with like the text inside the game, so there's really no point. So the first one is trainers. You click on trainer. Here's where we randomize each trainer. So as you can see, this is the first hop battle right here where he has a Wooloo or Sobble or Grookey or Scorbunny, right? Depending on who your starter is. So we're gonna go over here to where it says Randomizer Options. And here's where you do all your randomization. Now, I would go through these and see whatever it is you want. So you see right here, random trainer class. You could put true, and it'll name it like Nurse Bob is wants to battle you, right? Something weird like that. Skip special classes. So what this does, it avoids. Well, one, it says it avoids the game from crashing, but basically fights that are important like Hop fights against Leon, stuff like that will not be randomized to avoid those crashes. So it's up to you. I've played with it on true and false. They both seem to work for me, but I do get a little bit more crashes when I put true. So I guess do it at your own. You know, just be careful with it. So there's forcing double battles, special team count. You can make everybody have 6 Pokemon. This is where you put the maximum and the minimum. So if you set both to 6, it forces everyone in the game to have 6 Pokemon per battle. So like I said, most of these are pretty self-explanatory. Give moves random typing, random moves, or you could randomize by level up moves. So like let's say like a Golem that learns Earthquake at level 40 whatever, he could learn it at level 5 or something, you know. So it randomizes the move based on your already learned level up moves. High powered moves or metronome only, this is where you change it. They're all pretty much drop down menus. I would go here and set your preferred settings, and then once you're ready to go, you're gonna press randomize right here, right in this little corner. Once you press it, you see down here, go back to trainer and check that everything actually kind of randomized. Obviously, you might spoil it a little for yourself, but it's better to be sure than to go into a game that's not randomized and then having to do this again. So as you can see, obviously Hop does not have a Wailord and a Beware, you know, at the start of the game, and his trainer class also is a musician. So you see that it randomized. After this, all you have to do is press save and then exit, right? Then the next is the Pokemon. So with this one, you could mess with a lot of stuff. I usually leave this all like the same. The learn sets, you know, you could click on all these so your Bulbasaur can learn Mega Punch and Mega Kick, and you could customize your Pokemon any way you like. This one you can make your Ivysaur evolve into Arceus if you, well, not Arceus because it's not in the game, but you get my drift. You can make him evolve into like Giratina or something. So this last tab where it says enhancements is where you want to go. Randomize personal, so this is modifying evolutions, abilities. So you see modify ability right here, you put that to true. Same ability chance. There's an 100% chance that the Pokemon can randomize to having the ability that it normally would learn. So you could change this to like 25%, you know, to kind of just, if you want that as a possibility, you could change it to 0 and there'll be no chance that it'll get the same ability as it should. Wonder Guard, you could turn this on or off. And then this evolutions, you could make them inherit the ability. The chances of that happening, like I said, just go through these and pick your preferred options. And then right here, the stats, you could make it where even stats are randomized, but I mean that, like I said, that's all completely up to you. The randomized learn sets, you could expand the move pools, make it metronome mode, or just randomize it completely. The only one that I mess with here is over here in randomized evolutions. So you could replace all trade evolutions, right? Is a very important. So when you click on that, you could go back to evolve here. Look up someone like Machoke who has to evolve by trading. As you can see here, it says Machamp method level up, right? So clicking this replace trade evolutions makes it so you don't have to trade Pokemon to evolve them. Random evolution every level, all you have to do is click this one, and then or you could just press randomize and it'll randomize all Pokemon here. So that's pretty helpful. This is how you randomize all Pokemon, right? So, and the abilities and stuff. So, you know, click randomize and just press save and then click on the X. You gotta remember to press save or else it will not randomize. This is the wild area. So when you click on it, this prompt comes out. It says click yes for sword or no for shield. Since I'm using shield, I'm gonna click no. This pops up. Once this pops up, you don't have to worry about any of these other options. Just go to the bottom tab where it says randomization. change your settings right here, however many gens you want to come out. Events right here. These are event Pokemon and legendary Pokemon. Put the chance of what you want that to be. So if you put 100, it's going to be all legendary Pokemon or all event Pokemon. You can put if you want Shedinja to come out, you know, blah blah blah. And then you just press randomize all species. Click it a couple times if you want. And then the way I check is I go to where it says fishing, and you see there's going to be a Regice. 50% chance I get a Regice while fishing at Axe's Eye, right? So that's how I know I randomized correctly, and then I just press save, and then it exits automatically, right? The raid rewards and raid bonus rewards, I tried randomizing, but it didn't really seem to work. So you could try and randomize it at your own discretion. But I would just leave those alone. Here is your static Pokemon, which are the ones that you see out in the overworld, I believe. You know what? I'm not actually sure what this one's. I believe they are, yeah. So see, like the Serena max raid battle one. So I mean, all you gotta do is just click randomize a couple times, and you see like now they're all randomized or whatever. See, there's a Reshiram and Zacians roaming around. Again, just click save, and boom, there it is. I would not randomize the shops. I tried randomizing the shops, and when you randomize one shop, all the shops randomize to have the same items. So if there's no potions or Pokeballs, it could kind of ruin your run. So I would just leave the shops alone. That'd be my recommendation, but again, you could do it at your own discretion. Items, field items, I have not figured out how to randomize yet. I have been trying to do it, and I guess I'll do an update if I ever figure out how to do that. But for now, items, they're not randomizable. I don't even know if that's a word, but you know what? It is what it is. So this next one, this gift Pokemon, this gift editor, this is where you randomize your starter Pokemon. As you can see right here, it says Grookey. So I can't go in here and change it to whatever I want. You have to click the randomize button. It might take a little while, but see, there you go. So Tentacruel, and then Solosis and Cubfu. Those would be my starters. So you could, you know, click it a couple times and like cover it up so you don't see, so you don't spoil it for yourself, and then just click save, and again, it just does it by itself. Same thing with Trade Evolution. Just click randomize a couple times, press save. Dynamax Adventures and these last ones, I wouldn't really mess with. Do it at your own discretion. So once you're done with this, there's no like save button or anything. You just press X, and you're done there. Go back to your dump ROM folder, and you're gonna see this new folder that's named completely different, and it's gonna have this new ROM FS, which is gonna be your randomized file. So now, what you need to do is you're gonna go back to this app data over here. So what I would do, not the app data, sorry, the Yuzu folder. So what I would do when you're here is I would open the dump ROM folder in another window, and I would have them side by side like this. And then, so now where you want to go to this folder that's named SDMC. We're gonna open that folder and go into the atmosphere folder, which is the first one, and just keep clicking it until you come into the game folders. Now, you're gonna click on the one that's for Pokemon Shield, which I know is this one, and as you can see, I already have a randomized folder in here. But all you would need to do is come in here, get your new ROM FS, and you're gonna dump it in here, right? Once it's in your atmosphere folder, you are done, and the game should be randomized. Now, there is a couple of things I obviously cannot show you that it works for legal reasons, but it does work. There's a couple of things you have to watch out for if it is not working. One, you have to make sure that your game is updated to the latest version, 1.3.0. When you click on properties, it should tell you what version it is. As you can see here, it'll say update 1.3.0. Make sure that is checked as well if you do have it and it's not working. The next thing I would make sure actually works is when you open the Yuzu folder, your keys, your product keys and your title keys, make sure they are up to date. or else sometimes your game will not update, stuff like that. It's just, you know, little things that may go wrong. Again, put it down in the comments if it doesn't work for you, and I'll try my best to help you out in the comment section. But that's pretty much it for randomizing Sword and Shield. It's not difficult, but there's all these little things that could go wrong. But it's just dumping the ROM FS, putting the ROM FS into PKNX, you randomize it, and then you put the ROM FS into the atmosphere folder in SDMC, and you pray to whoever it is you pray to that the randomization works. But it should work. That is how I've been randomizing my files, and that's pretty much it. Now we're gonna get into randomizing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. So on Twitter, if you guys have Twitter, there's this amazing guy who is working like so much to get this randomizer ready for us. His name xluma, or at the Fanaticker. I don't even know how to say that, to be honest. Look him up on Twitter. Follow him, obviously, because this guy's doing amazing work. And right here, where his very first post, I don't know when you're watching this, it might be somewhere else, or there might be an even better randomizer, or PKNX might have updated. So I may do an update once that comes out. But this one, so make sure it's github.com. You're gonna go over here. You're gonna download the BDSP randomizer right here on the RAR file, and that's pretty much what you're gonna do to randomize this. Once you have that, you go over and you're gonna open up the folder where it comes out. Oh, that's just the PNG. You're gonna main.exe, right? Once you extract your folder and do everything that you need to do, you're gonna bring out this BDSP randomizer tool, and the next thing you have to do is go over here to Yuzu again. You're gonna dump your Pokemon Shining Pearl, right? The ROM FS, you're gonna dump it, and once you are there, you are going to get your ROM FS folder, and you're gonna bring it over here, and you're gonna place it right where the actual application is for the BDSP randomizer, and you're gonna go into the actual randomizer. You're gonna click your options. So right now, random abilities, field items, randomized levels, and the starter Pokemon cannot be randomized. But you're gonna click whatever options you want: randomized Pokemon, evolutions, underground, trainers, shops, and TMs. Again, I wouldn't randomize shops because it's the same thing. It only randomizes one shop, randomizes all the shops to have the same item, so it kind of messes you up. And then you put gens 1 through 4, you keep the legendaries, blah blah blah, and then you just press let's go, and boom, it should say randomizing Pokemon, game settings loaded. All of this prompts should come out. If that doesn't come out, that means you probably don't have the ROM FS folder in here, and that's why it's not working. You have to have the ROM FS folder inside with the program. So once you're done with that, you can just go ahead and exit, and this folder called mods, you're gonna go in there, and there's your new ROM FS, right? So now with this one, instead of going into the SDMC for the atmosphere, you're actually going to go into Yuzu. You're gonna right click, and then you're gonna click this option that says open mod data location, and what you're gonna do is you are going to create a folder, name it whatever you want, random, randomizer, whatever you want, and you're gonna dump the ROM FS in here, like just, you know, like cut and paste, right? Boom. So now check if you did it correctly. You're gonna go to properties, and it should come out right here, randomizer layered FS, and make sure it's clicked. So now your Pokemon Shining Pearl or Brilliant Diamond should be randomized. It's a lot easier than Pokemon Shield and Pokemon Sword, just because there's less things to like worry about, like the wild area and stuff like that. So if you found this useful, please give a like to the video and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. If you do have any problems, make sure to comment down below. I will try and help you out. With that being said, I wish I could show you guys that it works, but trust me, it works. Yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope I've helped you guys out. If I'll be looking down in the comments to see if I can help you out if it's not working. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!